Okay, this is take 2 of Brush, the return of Brush. Still don't think you looked at the other videos, think you're a liar. So this is smoothing brush. How it works is you use the brush when one of the traces from the brush hits a tile, figures out which the corner of the tile it's hit, so if it's hits here, then this is the closest tile. I realise that you can't see my mouse. If it hits like if it hits the top left corner of the tile, it gets the top left corner. Then, if it's the top left corner, it will also get shit. Whoops. Let's fucking repair that. Also, let's just quickly align everything and lock everything to grid. There we go. There we go. So yeah, if it gets top left corner, it will get the west, northwest, and north tile, and then it gets the midpoint of those tiles, and it moves that corner closer to the midpoint, but it's also then moving the corners of all of those tiles, which is then changing their midpoint, and it smooths everything. The smooth brush. Yeah, go figure. The smooth brush smoothers. Smooth. Anyway, we've got a bunch of different things here. This is the smallest brush. It only I've set it up so it's only firing one tracer at the not quite the lowest strength. That's the lowest strength. Also turn this off. Hopefully it works this time. I already tried this once and it didn't. Looks like it's just about working. The lowest strength, if you get funny results, it's because technically you have to, well, not technically, how I've done it is, so at lower strengths when you're smoothing loads of tiles, it actually adds some height as you're smoothing it, because it's going to be losing height, and so it's a really small amount, and generally you're probably not going to notice it even after I've told you. Anyway, yeah, so yeah. This is a small tile. You can, I think you get the point. Small, well, not small tile. This is a small brush. As with all of the other brushes, you can't control Z if you make a mistake, because it only controls Z the actions on the objects that you're thinking. So it will move back the brush, but it won't change anything that the brush has affected, because that's not held in like backspace memory or whatever. This brush is bigger, and it also it doesn't. I think this one doesn't have a lot of thingies. Yeah, so this one only has 4 traces again. So it's sort of a more gradual thing. Yeah, you get the point. Can I fucking grab this? There we go. If you have sharp peaks like those ones, the smooth tool's just going to completely fuck them. They won't stand a chance. They'll get destroyed. I mean, this is strength 1, and like you can see, it's really smoothing like all of the sort of detail out. Oops, let's move it back. There we go. Yeah, so like smoothing all of the detail out. Generally, you'll only want to be using the smooth brush on like large terrains or before you start working on something, unless you want to use like the tiniest one ever to just do the road. I think that'd be good. This one is a really small one, but it has maxed out on the verts. So here's sphere vert loops. So we drag this over. You can see that there's a lot of line traces going there, and this is just going to flatten everything it touches pretty much to 0. Whoops, there we go. So yeah, like everything that it touches is just being just bang 0. You're 0, you're 0. There's enough height on these that these don't quite go to 0, and because it is actually smoothing and it's only taking the height of the things that it's hitting, if you're on a bunch of things which aren't 0, it's not going to move 0. But anyway, yeah, there's fucking destroyed. There's also, yeah, draggy, liney brush also works with it. you probably use this for paths, to be honest. Um, where's the thing? Brush size, change it to 1, and yeah, cool. And you can like drag up the brush here. I need to change how the drag location is. Like, yeah, I need to change the drag location. Anyway, and as soon as you go off the edge, it gets fucked as well. And then this one is maxed out on strength. Maxed out. This is just going to flatten everything. It's like a get fucked, idiot. Stupid pathway. Anyway, yeah, that's brush. Brush return of. Have fun.